Hey people, hope you're keeping well. This is a little bit of a different setting from what you're normally seeing. This is my first full-length YouTube video that I'm filming, and it is to help you order your very first Spider-Man suit. Tell me what you think of the camera, the quality, the microphone, everything. Let me know what you think. And now, let's jump on to where I get my costumes. My Spider-Man suits from Print Costume. So, let's get into it. Bosh. So people, this is the website you're going to want to go onto. It is called Print Costume. So, we click on here. And this is what is going to be in front of you here. You're going to want to just have a quick look at the website and see what the options are. So let's say, for example, you want to order my suit. Let's get onto that one. So when you're looking for a certain suit, and let's say, for example, you're looking for a Sam Raimi suit. So you just go in. You'll see that I've already got here a few options. Ultimate Spider-Man, No Way Home, PS4, PS5, TASM 2, Homecoming. Let's say, for example, you want to look up Homecoming suits. Click on Homecoming. And it will bring you here. And then it will give you a few different options. Say, for example, you like the Ethn Studios Homecoming die, so you click on that. Then you have all your options here. All of the options here. You can have a look at the photos, see what you think. You're thinking, yeah, this is the one. I like this. This is what I'm getting. Perfect. Now we can talk about all these details here, so let's get into that. So you have here the order printing file. Say yes, say for $10 and you pay $30 for it, or you know I already have it. Now it depends on what you're doing. What you're supposed to do is if you click yes, save $10, you are essentially buying the file that Print Costume is using to create your costume based off. So the printing file would be from Ethn Studios. Now, Jesus, excuse me. I got mine for a different vendor. For example, mine was called Ethn Cos, so I did that and I said yes, save $10, pay for $30. I never got the printing file, so do it at your own discretion. Click yes, buy it, but you'd have to probably email them and follow up on it and ask if you wanted to get that specific style done from a different vendor. So that's your own choice. Personally, I would click no. So I'll have it like this. Suit size. They have all of these different sizings here. Always go custom tailored, because chart sizes are not accurate. You could be certain height here, for example. You could be extra large male, could be, for example, between 5'11 and 6'1. But it gives you also a weight as well. And sometimes your height and weight don't correlate to what their options are, so always go for what I'm looking for custom measurements. And speaking of custom measurements, we have them here. We have height in feet, inches, or centimeters. For example, you would type in whatever it is, 6 foot. For me, if 194 centimeters, whatever one you want to do, you click 6 foot. Your weight would be pounds or kg. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a rough estimate so that they can get a kind of good size as to what weight you'd be. For me, it'd be here, 105 kg, so you type in kg. Then your chest, weight, and hips. These are all my details anyway from my previous suits, so they've all just obviously been saved. So you do the same. You would get your chest measurements. It's in my actual TikTok that I'll be making as well. But for your chest, you want to get a measuring tape and measure in the thickest part of your chest. You're going to do the same with your waist. Your waist is at your belly button. You do the same for your belly button. And then you want to do the same for your hips. Your hips is where your hip bone actually is. So you want to do that. Put them in here. Your head circumference. Again, it's the widest part of your head that you want to get a measurement for. So you do that. Then you want to do here your neck circumference as well. Again, you don't want to do it too tight either. You don't want to be like doing it as if it's going to be like stretching your neck. You want to do it just that or a little bit, give a little bit extra. And your wrist circumference, there's the bottom of your wrist bone. Again, fairly self-explanatory. You just do it there and then you type it all in. So you keep all that there, and they are the measurements. You want to probably try stay pretty, close to the measurements you're doing. Again, for example, if you're doing inches here, do inches for your height as well, do inches for everywhere else, and just do it to the correct metric to whatever you want to do. So that's what I do. Now, the next is we're going to be getting into are these options here. Between the added lenses and the zip for entry. So let's talk about that. The next options are, you'll see here, are attached lenses, face shell plus a magnetic lens, or no eyes / lenses. I will show you here quickly what a face shell and magnetic lenses look like. So here you are. Here you have the face shell and magnetic lenses. You can see here all face shells are standard fit. For example, you're not going to get a face shell that suits the TASM 2 head shape. You're not going to get one that fits the Miles Morales head shape, the Homecoming Sam Raimi, or TASM 1. So click onto it here. You'll see it's a standard face shell. You can get it without magnets, with magnets, and it comes in red or black. So for example, if you're getting a Miles Morales suit, black suit all over, you'd probably be better off getting a black face shell, just because it would suit the vibe. And if you're getting a Peter Parker style red suit, ask for a red face shell. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, and they're all the different options. The face shells are $63, and they are very sturdy. I must say, I do have mine, but the magnets do tend to come off due to heat residual and everything like that. The more you take them on and off, they can get loose over time. So make sure you have a bit of super glue or hot glue and try to keep them in place. But back to the options. Now that you've seen what it looks like here, let's go back. You then have your options for your attached lenses. So that would be a mask that will come with the lenses on it. I don't have a picture of what they look like, but you can imagine what they would be. Or you have your face shell plus magnetic lenses. You've just seen that option there. Or you have no eyes / lenses. So that would basically just be a mask with no lenses or anything like that, which is not the one. So what if you wanted to do for your first one, get a face shell, you'd click this option. Then you have here are the options for regular thick lycra, super thick lycra, and thick color fabrics. Regular thick lycra is the standard lycra that they use. It's a good starter, in my opinion. I'd recommend getting this one off the bat as your first suit. If you wanted to just try different vendors, this would definitely be the one I would go for. You then have your super thick lycra, super lycra fabrics. I can't even speak. Sorry, zippers all the way up my throat. You have super lycra fabrics, which is much thicker material, so it will hug you a bit better. There'll be less stretch in it, but it's a more durable material. And then thick color fabrics is actually what I have on my suit, my Ethn Cos Spider-Man No Way Home suit, which the colors just pop a bit more. So if you wanted to do it, if you're buying your first suit and you want to save a bit of money, I would recommend going for that. So, or if you wanted to and you don't mind, you have an extra few quid, maybe go for the thick color fabrics. Or if you've saved a lot of money and you want to get your first suit and to be memorable, then you get that. But for just starting off, I'd recommend getting the regular thick lycra. Now then, what you have here is the shoe options, which is quite a deal breaker if you ask me. So if you click here for custom options, you'll see down here you have Kung Fu shoes and soles, black rubber soles at the bottom of the feet. If you're getting shoes, please get the Kung Fu shoes, because it's the same rubber sole on the outside, but it has a sock on the inside that you're able to slip your foot into, which keeps it secure, whereas this is just the bottom. It's just the bottom. So if you're doing it, you can see here it's the same as the bottom of the soles, but the Kung Fu shoe has the insert on the inside. You need to get Kung Fu shoes if you're going outside. But let's say, for example, you were getting let's click up here, get rid of that. You were doing, for example, a Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse, where you want to go for the movie accurate suit where he's wearing the green jacket and he's wearing the J's, that kind of thing. You go for no soles and shoes. But if you're getting shoes, make sure to get the Kung Fu shoes. That's a no-brainer. Then again, you do the same again, you put in your size. For me, I'm a size 10. Then you have here a zip for entry. So we'll have a look here again if they have the options. To see here, you have a U-zip. That is the one I would recommend getting for anyone, is the U-zip. Because it doesn't cut through the actual emblem on the back, it comes up the side here. It comes down just along your back. That is the one I would recommend for anyone to get. So I recommend getting the back invisible U-zip. A front zip, don't. Back zip, some suits would be okay if you're wearing like a jacket, for example, a Hobie. Like that would be okay because he wears the kind of the denim jacket, or even for Miles if you wanted to as well. Have that, you can do a back one for there, but I always recommend a back U-zip. Now, we have all the other custom options here, which we're going to talk about right now, so let's do it. You have loads of different custom options here. This first one is a first even for me. Add leather options. So if you click custom options here, question mark, it will give you some rough ideas of like the different options if you can't picture what they look like. So let's say for here, you've puff painting here, you've screen printed emblems here. The add leather details, I'm assuming, here, this is the first for me, I'm assuming it's gonna be, see kind of here, I think they're supposed to be leather in the movie. So if I guess this is going comic accurate, so add leather details, if you want to do that, go for it. That's the first time I've seen that as an option. Yeah, again, that's another one. Ankle zip, we'll click here. Ankle zip is just there, it's for you to easily access your foot, get in and out of. Again, personal preference. I personally didn't get an ankle zip. I was still able to get my foot in and out easily, but with Kung Fu shoe it can be a bit difficult to rummage around, but the problem is the zippers are known for breaking easily, so do it at your own accord. Detached gloves, we'll have a look here. That's what detached, well that says detached feet, but you can imagine it would be the same for the gloves, so it would be the same options here. So detached gloves are a good option to have if you want to be able to easily access your hands, your fingers for whatever reason. You then have a detached mask, so we'll click here again. That's what detached mask looks like. If you've seen my videos, you know I have one. It is fairly self-explanatory. It is not attached to the neck of the suit, so that's definitely a recommendation to have. You then have an extra mask, which is again you're just getting a second one. You then have crotch zip, they're here as well. Whatever you do, people, you don't need to get a crotch zip. If you're doing photo shoots or anything like that with your suit, just be sure to lay off the fluids, and I think you'll be alright. Then you have here is a forearm zip. We'll click it back up here if you can't imagine what that looks like. See here, it's a simple little zip if you needed to access your hand again. It's an alternative if you don't want to take your glove all the way off, again to have a zip so that you still can have access to your hand. Again, just be wary, it's the same with the ankle zips, that those zippers aren't as strong and you're going to be going through them pretty quickly if you're always taking your hands in and out of your suits, so just be wary. Then again, a male crotch zip, the same crack with the female one. A mask zip, have a look here. A mask zip is here, so it is a zip that goes from the bottom of the neck all the way up to around to the top part of the back of your head. I would definitely recommend getting a mask zip, because if you're trying to put a face shell on with a mask and it doesn't have a zip, you're then trying to have to pull it over. The zip just makes it open up and is a lot easier to be able to figure out. I have that and I have no issues with that. So again, these are all custom options, they're custom to you. You make sure that you're picking the ones that are best for you. A neck zip, we'll have a look here. Neck zips are here. Again, it's just for you to be able to get your head in and out of the suit. If you have a regular sized head, you should be fine. I got a bit of a fat head, so I had to get a neck zip so that I could actually get my head easily through it. If you don't have a basketball size head like myself, you don't need to get a neck zip. That's the one I would definitely recommend. If you have a regular shaped head, don't get a neck zip. If you've got a basketball head like I do, get one. No mask is fairly simple. Some cosplayers like to go with no mask. That's an option. Click that. Open eye holes. We'll go back to here. This is a great tool, custom options. It gives you a real in-depth look as to what the actual options are if you can't imagine them. So click on them before you click yes or no for them. Open eye holes are pretty self-explanatory here. You can see them. They're actual just circles cut into the mask so that when you put them over, you're able to see out of them when you have a face shell. And then that's where you're able to place your lenses as well. So you're able to all kind of line it up. So definitely, if you're getting a face shell, open eye holes are a must, in my opinion. Then you have puff painting, and you're thinking $88. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look at what puff painting actually is. So puff painting webs only, it costs extra, and it takes another 20 days to do. Puff painting is like an acrylic style paint that you would do for the black lines, or if there's a certain pattern on a suit here. So you can see here that that's the Spider-Man Homecoming suit. You can see the puff painting is on all the black lines that are on the suit. That takes a lot of time to do, and it takes a very steady hand. Personally, I don't know if I'd have the patience to do it, and I don't know if I'd want anyone else to do it. I would still think I'd rather do it myself. So you do you. It's a lot of money, and it will take you longer for you to receive your suit. So if you want your suit to be perfect by professionals, I'd recommend getting it. But if you want to be brave and have a go yourself, but you take the risk of messing up your suit, it's totally up to you. I didn't get puff painting on my suit, and I'm not going to puff paint my suit either. My suit doesn't need puff painting, just the style that it's in. You probably could, but it's not for me. Then you have raised spider emblems. It's a new one for me. I don't even know what that option is. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why I don't know what that one is. I know what a screen printed emblem is. That's pretty simple. Oh, screen printed spider emblems. So emblems are raised up. I have that on my suit. It just gives it like an eighth of an inch of like a rubber material so that it's not just one with the suit. I recommend getting that, but I don't know what the difference between a raised spider emblem and screen print emblem is. So I don't know. That's a new one for me. There's a raised spider emblem, but screen print emblems, yeah, I'd recommend getting them. It's an additional $20, but I'd recommend doing that. So, and that's it, guys. That is how you order your suit. So if you want my custom options, this is what I do. So pay attention to what you do here. You're ordering your first suit. You want to get the exact same things that I got on my suit. Let's go for it. I got face shell plus magnetic lenses. I got thick color fabrics. I got the Kung Fu Panda shoes. The Kung Fu shoes. Apologies. You order your size, whatever, blah blah blah. Back invisible U-zip. I didn't have that option for the letter detail, so I didn't get it. Angle zip. No. I got the attached gloves. Try it out, and you know what? I don't mind them. So that's what I got. Attached mask. Yes. You then have extra mask. No. So female crotch zip, no. Forearm zip, no. Male crotch zip, no. Mask zip, yes. Neck zip, yes. But again, that one you don't have to get if you don't have a big head like me. Open eye holes, yes. Puff painting, no. Raised spider emblem, no. Screen printed emblem, yes. I ordered this file to begin with, so that's all my options here. Then you would add to cart, and then it will come up here in your cart how much it would cost you. And you're thinking $260, you get it, that's crazy, but trust me, there's ways around it. So you get it delivered to whatever country you're going to. Obviously I'm Irish, so I will get it delivered to Ireland, $15. and there's fast shipping, yada yada yada. You go check out, then you have all your stuff here. You have a redemption code. You have 2 different options here. Now, I go for a fellow content creator, Miles David or Anakin Monkey. So, if you type in this code here, it's MILES 15. You would then click submit the information, and congratulations, you've redeemed the discount coupon. You're thinking, great, how much did it save me? It saved you, so it came to $260 beforehand, then the shipping cost, which is $15. Using that discount code from Miles, a shout out to Miles. You probably never see this video, but again, shout out, he's a big deal for me doing all these videos. Shout out to him. This discount code gets you $40, so then your total comes to $236. So that is the final thing in the video. So that's how you order a suit from Print Costume, guys. And let's get back to myself with the mask on. So I hope you have taken away something from this video, as in I hope you now understand how to order a Spider-Man suit. Yeah, I was saying, I hope you understand now how to order a suit from Print Costume. A Spider-Man suit, to be precise. And again, if you need any help with ordering the suit, please leave a comment down below. And make sure, if you want to check out more content like this, hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. I know it's a bit silly to be asking, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, if you know what I mean. But I hope you enjoyed my very first full-length YouTube video, and hopefully I can record more to come. And there will be loads of different topics to talk about. So thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.